Hello, Miss Testa's class. I hope all of you are safe and doing well. But for this week's assignment, I want you to continue your geometry book. Um, you'll find your geometry book in your Google Drive. I'd like you to click on that. Once you click on that, I want you to click 2 times on your geometry book and open that up. And we're just going to continue where we left off. Now, if you were absent or you are not on the exact same page as the rest of the class, that is okay. Don't worry about it. The next time we get back to school, I will get you all caught up. But just for this week, can you just add the slides that will be shown in this video? But before we even start our slide, what I'd like everyone to do right now is to click the share button, and I would like you to share it with me. This would be the only way you can get credit for doing your work. Where it says enter name or email address, please type my name, AY.WALLER. You should see my name pop up and click on that. And what I would like you to do is hit send. I'm not going to send that to myself, but that's what I'd like you to do. Thank you. All right, we're going to continue. I scroll down. We left off on the different types of triangles. We learned about the equilateral triangle, the isosceles triangle, the scalene triangle, and we're just going to continue on with different types of angles. But before we do our angles, we're going to use an instrument to measure our angles, and it's called a protractor. So let's add a slide. Click the drop down arrow, title only, protractor. A protractor is an instrument that is used to measure angles of shapes. I will highlight our vocabulary word for you. I'll even size it. Now, during this video, at any time you need to pause it and go work on your video, please do so. Not your video, your book, please do so. And to find the picture of the protractor, you are not going to go to our shape tool. You're going to have to go and search. So what I'd like you to do is click on the insert image button, click the search the web button, and type protractor. Here. And you can click the first one or the second one, insert it in. We probably use this in 4th grade. This is what we have used to measure angles of shapes. When you're done, add a slide, and then we'll talk about the different types of angles. The first angle that we'll talk about is the right angle. Right angle is an angle is exactly 90 degrees. Right angle is our vocabulary word. And I will size this all for you. Right angle is an angle that is exactly 90 degrees. Now, to show you the right angle, you're going to go back to the line tool that we have used before. It has to be perfectly straight up and down. It's probably a little bit easier if you go to the line weight and change the thickness of the line. And then you're going to make another line. Make sure that's perfectly straight. And to represent a right angle in geometry, you will see most of the time a little square in the bottom corner. And I'm just going to show that square transparent. Right angle. Now the protractor, the slide before, if I take this protractor and measure my angle, you will see that it is exactly 90 degrees. You do not have to do the protractor part on this slide. this is what your slide should look like. When you're done, add a slide. The next is obtuse angle. Obtuse angle is an angle that is greater than 90 degrees. Obtuse angle is a vocabulary word. And I'll size that for you. Now, this time you're going to use the line tool. And you're going to go somewhere around this side. You can change the thickness. And our line tool. And what I'm going to do is, you see this arrow next to the line tool? Go all the way down to where it says scribble. I'm just going to click and hold and make a little line that way. And that angle right there is called an obtuse angle. It is greater than 90 degrees. When you're done, add a slide. Acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees. I'll size it for you. Here's our vocabulary word, acute angle. I'm going to go back. Right now it's showing me that I have last used scribble. I'm going to go back to the line tool. And this time I'm going to make a angle that is less than 90 degrees. And then I'll go back to the scribble again. There. Acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees. Anything less than 90 degrees. And those are our angles that you'll learn about. And the next group of words we're going to use is going to be our 3D shapes. So what I'd like you to do is add a slide. The first three-dimensional shape to learn about is a cube. A cube is a 3D shape that has 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. Cube is our vocabulary word. I'll size this for you guys. Now, the cube. I'm going to go back to the shape tool. Shapes. It is right here, cube. You're going to click and hold and make a cube. Now make sure when you make your cube that it is a square in the front. I'm going to just color it in real quick. Watercolor. And I'll change the weight. Now the face. These flat surfaces are the faces, so there'd be 1, 2, 3. On the back side, 4. On the side over here, 5, and underneath is 6. The edges are these lines where 2 faces meet. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be 4 on the top. 5, 6. There'd be 1 coming down. 7, 8, and then there'd be some on the bottom. 9, 10, to be 1 in the back going this way, 11, and coming back this way, 12. And your vertices are where your edges meet. These are like the little points. You have 4 on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have 4 on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, and the hidden one back here is 4. And that'd be 8, 1, 4. When you're done, add a slide. Next is a rectangular prism. Rectangular prism is a 3D shape that has 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. Rectangular prism is our vocabulary word. Size this. And we're going to go back to the shape tool. You're going to use that cube again, but this time you're going to stretch it out so there's a rectangle in the front. You can color it, and same thing, 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices. Next. Next is a cylinder. Cylinder is a 3D shape that has 2 faces, 0 vertices, 0 edges. Size that for you. Oops. Go to shapes. Now your cylinder will be right here. It says can, but we're going to use that. A can is a cylinder. Some of your cylinders can be like that. You can have cylinders that even look like this. Still a cylinder. Just going to highlight both at the same time and color it. Perfect. Cylinder. Next. The next is a sphere. This is like your basketball, your soccer ball, your tennis ball. Sphere is a 3D shape. The Earth is a sphere. It has 0 edges, 0 faces, 0 vertices. And this time, you're not going to find a sphere in our shape tool. We're going to have to search again. So go to Insert Image, search the web, and instead of protractor, we'll erase that, and we'll type sphere. And you can pick any one of these that you would like. I'll choose this one. Sphere. There. So what we'll do is we'll stop here. I just want to make sure that you guys can do this on your own. Watch the video, follow the video. Please share it with me. Make sure that you share it. It's the only way that you're going to get credit for it. If you have any questions in your Google Classroom underneath this project, you can add a comment. I will respond to you. I hope you guys are doing well and you're all safe, and I will see you soon. And that will be it for this week. And that's all you have to do. Later, guys.